Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be sharing important information about Schengen visa process and my experience of flying on Emirates A380 from Dubai to Paris. Do watch till end as this is going to be a very informative video. Getting a Schengen visa for Dubai residents can come with several challenges, especially the availability of appointments is the biggest challenge. In my case, I had to travel to Poland for an official training in October. I started looking for the appointment from beginning of September and kept on looking for a full month without success. And I finally decided to take an alternate option which I will share during this video. Poland consulate doesn't work with VFS or any other service provider, hence we have to apply directly with the consulate. I even tried to reach them via email, but I did not receive any satisfactory response. This was really surprising to me as the summer break was over and I did not expect to see all slots fully booked during September and October. When it comes to summer travel, it's an entirely different situation for entire Schengen region. You really need to plan well in advance as early as March, April to get timely appointments and visas. Preparing the necessary documents such as proof of accommodation, flight reservations, financial statements, travel insurance, NOCs can be a complex and time-consuming process. Here it's worth mentioning that I was really impressed with US consulate. You do need to spend some time to fill up their application form, but they did not ask a single document during interview, unlike Europe where you have to provide a good amount of documentation and still people get visa rejection with small issues. Anyhow, I want to discuss another important aspect. Most of you will know that Schengen visa entitle visa holders to travel freely in any Schengen state. However, there is a lot of confusion for travelers when it comes to port of entry or exit, for which I will share more details later in this video. Coming back to our flight, Emirates A380 is truly a marvel of modern aviation, and I am thrilled to share my experience flying on this iconic aircraft from Dubai to Paris. As one of the largest commercial planes in the world, the A380 has become a benchmark for luxury and comfort in long-haul travel. When it comes to flying long-haul, many of us have concern about comfort, space, and overall experience. Another challenge travelers often face is managing their time on long-haul flights. With flights lasting up to 16 hours or more, it can be very tough to stay entertained, get some rest, and still have time to enjoy meals. With its spacious cabins, advanced in-flight entertainment systems, and exceptional service, the A380 has set a new standard for long-haul travels. So let's dive into my experience flying on this incredible aircraft. For the moment I checked in at Dubai International Airport, I knew I was in for a treat. The Emirates check-in process was seamless, with friendly staff and modern systems that made it easy to drop off my baggage and grab my boarding pass. After security clearance, I usually pass my time at Marhaba Lounge at Dubai Airport, where we can get free entry with most credit cards, and it's always a good option to pass time, relax, and have a light snack or drink. Unfortunately, it was full with 30 minutes waiting time, hence I decided to move to the boarding gate and wait there. As I boarded the aircraft, I was struck by the sheer size of A380. With its spacious cabins and high ceilings, this plane feels more like a luxury hotel than a mode of transportation. I settled into my seat, a comfortable seat with plenty of legroom and a fantastic entertainment system. Before long, we took off from Dubai and began our journey to Paris. The runway of Dubai airport is used in both east and west directions depending on the destination. For Europe bound flights, it's the west side towards the Arabian Gulf Sea. It's really interesting to know that Dubai to Paris flight crosses over almost 10 countries if I count them correctly, starting from Saudi Arabia, which is a neighboring country. After crossing Saudi, next is Jordan and Syria before entering into Mediterranean Sea. That's where we enter Turkey, and from there the European airspace starts, crossing Bulgaria, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, Italy, Switzerland, and finally France. It's close to 8 hours flight, which means there will be 2 servings starting with breakfast as we departed around 8 am. Breakfast includes stirred yogurt, it's blueberry flavor. I guess it's made in UAE but a Lebanese company. Then we have chocolate muffin, fresh fruits containing watermelon, melon and pineapple. And then we have the main course, which is toasted egg and cheddar cheese sandwich. Emirates Airlines is renowned for its in-flight entertainment system, and I really enjoy the flight information channel, which is very helpful to stay updated on the time covered or time left to reach destination, plus the flight route. We have covered almost 5 hours. Time has passed quickly watching movies, and we have now entered the European airspace crossing Turkey. I guess we are flying over Bulgaria, and it's time for the second serving, which will be the lunch. Main course is grilled chicken with tomato stew and mashed potatoes, and we have quinoa salad beside the usual bun, butter and cheese options. Coming back to our topic of Schengen port of entry, I can give my example where I had to travel to Poland for official training, but I ended up flying to Paris because I was able to secure Schengen visa from France. Now I could have had a direct flight to Poland, but most travel agencies recommend to have port of entry of visa issuing Schengen state, which is France in my case. I did a bit of research and could not find any concrete result. You will find different experiences from fellow travelers and on social media. General rule is to spend majority of your stay in the Schengen country which issued you the visa. However, there is no solid way for them to verify. In the end, it all depends on the immigration officer, and you should be ready to justify your purpose of visit, and you need to plan properly if you are choosing to land or depart from a different Schengen state. Immigration officers can ask any question, and you should be ready to explain why you are choosing a different port of entry than the one issuing you the visa. Anyhow, I will let you know my experience of passing through the immigration in a while. For now, we are about to land. And as you can imagine, Europe is full of greenery, beautiful sceneries below. Unfortunately, it's a very cloudy day, hence we could not see much after descent. Still, I couldn't help but feel grateful for this incredible experience. Flying on the Emirates A380 was a memorable experience so far, with its comfortable cabins, exceptional service, and most importantly, the in-flight entertainment. Because we live in a day and age where we cannot spend time sitting idle. We have to have a screen in our hands or in front of us to spend time. Another important feature of Emirates fleet is its cameras, which can provide you a bird eye view from the screen. In total, there are 3 cameras and 3 different views. One at the tail, which you can see on the screen now, another one at the front, and the third one at the bottom of the aircraft. Alright, we have landed in Paris. I will be passing through the immigration shortly, which I cannot record. So here I am after the immigration, and I tell you what, no questions asked by the immigration officer. He just took my passport, scanned, looked at the screen, stamped and returned in few seconds. It was a very smooth experience. I will be staying in Paris for one day before flying to Poland. It's recommended to use the underground metro, which is the cheapest option to commute in Paris. However, I choose to take taxi to have a view of this famous city. I will drop my luggage at the hotel and leave to explore the beautiful city of Paris. In my next video, I will share my experience of covering the must-visit places of Paris within 24 hours. I hope you found this video informative and interesting. Please support by subscribing to my channel for more interesting content to come. Do like and share and let me know your thoughts in comments. And until next video, goodbye.